Alrighty. G'day guys, welcome to another game of Legion TD on FBG. This is looking like a pretty clear hammer start. Because I don't really want to reroll Dark Priest Warlock. Even Cyborg is like some upside for mid-game. I might do this one spot forwards, yeah. Alright, what else are we rocking with? Kind of mid-meat wagon roll. Land Luber, and another landlubber. Okay, this one's more like carrying though. I'm pretty fine with warriors. We have double landlubber, so we're okay versus warriors. Do I want to do the light armor? Yeah, it's... let's go light armor. Okay. We'll go light armor. Don't really want to go, two peasants at the moment. Because I might mix turret. And obviously start turret, but probably go hammer. And I can do potentially like hammer turret mix of some sort. But yeah, I'll just say like decent mid game potential, and honestly playing hammer is pretty fun. This looks like a fucking... Oi! What was that? War Chief? Hello? Yeah, that's War Chief Minotaur Frost Dragon, right? And it's not going to be Frost Dragon, and I'm pretty sure it was too early for the second Minotaur Stomp, so that's a War Chief. Holy fuck. Lucky War Chief. Let's see it. Yeah. Lucky War Chief indeed. That's right, War Chief is a pretty trash start, so... Low-key, anyone that starts it off the rip is, I mean, there are way worse lands to feed than a War Chief. Chances are he's just going to be fucking useless. So happy enough about that. If his roll's turbo, then it can be good, but it's not a good early unit. Roll's like pretty good on 10, but beyond that, not really. Okay. I am prepared. Upgrade complete. Cool.
Out with it. Thy bidding, enlighten me.
Like, do you think Grain pushes though? Grain doesn't push. I don't see why we would send 3. I
am prepared.
If we think Green pushes and risks, I'm down for it, but you gotta remember the other 2 lanes aren't AoE. And if the Archer's just 2 Archer, like the Send is automatically doing nothing, so I'm not sure that I'm here for the 3 Send. See if there's a no Send leak. Can't happen. I don't really want to push more than this. We get on 3, I guess we're pretty good, but probably push once. Yeah, I should push once. I suspect this Send is not going to be doing a lot, if I'm honest.
Job's done. I am prepared.
Yeah. I don't have overly high hopes. That's alright though. Maybe I'll be wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. Yeah, bow is fine if we're going to send. We should probably add it. It stalls all of our jacks though, which basically just means that we don't really have a resend. unless it's big time, big goal, big time, which is that likely, right? But we'll see. You know, it can work. I'm just pretty skeptical of Hermit because the damage is really low. And obviously, like, the AoE lane is war chief. But, I mean, 44 is fucking sexy, right? So, I'm allowed to be wrong. Because it looks like I'm very wrong. Archer didn't go to Archers, which is good from him and good for us. Okay, wow, straight to King. I'm really surprised, but okay, love it. Alright, beautiful. This makes the game easy. Now I have a reset. Okay, no, I like it. I was skeptical because if Archers to Archers, it's basically eating this in mid. Good send versus the War Chief, but you know, the other two lanes being non-AoE, it's got me a little bit question marks there, right? But stuff like Monk, of course, this can still work just because Monk's so weak on throw. But you know, if it's units, let's say, block, veteran, with the bug, probably. Just like most of the sort of one-shot units, they tend to be quite good on throw. But hey, it worked, and also 3-1 King, which is really, really good. So that gives us a lot of agency to actually push. So that was a really nice call in the end. Yeah, really nice call when them doing King sort of let all of us push. You can see, like, we've got 24 gold banked across 3 lanes, right? So everyone's just put all the money into push, which is huge. Because it means, like, not only do we have resend option, it means if they go for a send, we're not getting just murdered, right? Because, well, you have enough push to do King, and it's acceptable. Yeah, how much regen? It's only 1 regen. I don't really think they were planning Clog with 1 regen. That seems unlikely to me. Alright, solid roll here. Doesn't really have damage for 7, but decent on turn. Rolls look pretty fine in general, which is good. And it was only 5 upgrades. Like, they can still send, yeah. Okay. Small? Is it small on you? Because it's not that small on me. I mean, you got double dark troll, bro. It's not that small. I think it's pretty unfair to call this send small. This send is pretty fine from them. I'm gonna get 6-2. Cool. So again, I'm super fat now. Which honestly works for me. I didn't even do that badly here, honestly. Yeah, relax, everyone's got pushing the queue. Probably just want the 5 attack. Clean the pigs up in 1. No. Is it 5 attack or 7 attack? Yeah, 7 attack. Alright, got 1 more HP then. Fine. Whatever. Get through this end quicker, I guess. This is 1 heal for sure. Preferably not 2. It's a pretty good chance a resend 5 is coming from them. Yeah, so it's 7 attack for the 1 tap, which we should go for at this point. Because it's the best way of keeping this heal, is getting the 1 tap. Still want more regen. Is anyone holding? Yeah, purple is on KC though, so I don't want to ping him. No one else. Okay. I think this heal's gone. I'm gonna try and save it. Okay, purple's got the regen now. Good. I think we saved it, right? Yeah, heal's fine. Okay, cool. Good save. Yeah, KC was totally fine. Like, literally the only complaint. Which is only if I'm trying to be, like, facetious. The only complaint is, like, try and get off the king onto your town hall and do the regen faster. Besides that, like, KC was generally pretty fine. But, like, I don't know, the only other thing I guess would be, like, Hermit doing 25-27 damage, Dark Troll doing 28-34 with, like, big stacked attack speed. When, you know, there's no, like, the Hermit isn't really doing relevant healing. I'd just say, like, kill the Dark Trolls then kill the Hermit, but it's fine. It's a good KC. We didn't lose the second heal, and it's big. Resend here from them? Yep, resend here from them. No shock, so fast regen. We have Stomp, which is good. It's an early druid. I mean, this, like, race end is, we kind of know about it, but it's hard to get around it without dropping too many heals. Do you reckon the heal is okay yet? We don't want to attack. I want a 6. Well, isn't the hill anyway. We should just send. Actually, it saves the heal, so it's not bad. I thought the heal was fucking completely gone anyway. Saving the heal is okay then. Like that.
Job's done. More work. Upgrade complete.
Our send's pretty bad now, though. That's just, that axe is just to set up for 8. Hermit's really important, yeah. Way more important than Wyvern, I think, versus their lanes. We'll see if the Send does anything. It might not do anything now. I think 6 looked pretty good in general, and we do want to fight, but... yeah, we burned a lot of our Wood in the King. Maybe too much. Maybe it was worth going -2. Feels hard to go -2. Though, since we don't actually have anyone holding 7, going -2 doesn't seem like something we're particularly inclined to do. But I don't think Firmit, because our Send was essentially Firmit, right? Had some other shit mixed in, but it wasn't much more than that. It's probably not, yeah, not really doing enough, unfortunately. We should definitely look for the resend. I wouldn't do stuff like Horse on 6, personally. At least in most cases, because what we're looking for, we're not looking for, like, all in 6 into king or something. We're looking for 6 into 7 when we have sort of low lumber. I'd really try and prioritize having a recent. Okay, no mid is actually really good though. We're really happy about no mid. Because this means the 6 did its job even though the sun was lower. I mean, we have 9, 8, 11 king. I know we're -1, but like, we have lots of king. We can for sure go till income, or even more if we want. Like, we don't have to full send, but I don't think there's any particularly good reason to stop at Ferment when we have this much king, even though we don't have anyone holding. Maybe give us a heal here. If they show us a spell, they must have. It's probably Stomp, right? Based on mana. Based on the fact that they're not wanting to use more. And technically, I'm really bad KC, especially with Stomp and Wave. And Thorn. Immo can kind of do it because Immo's pretty easy. Alright, do I want... What's my push return? Yeah, it's 7-4 for sure. Okay, I'll go 7-4. Cool, cool, cool. I'm not going to put an armor on this because if I can get 7-4 and a Dark Priest, I really like the sound of that. Nice, he gets a Wyvern. May as well, right?
More lumber is required.
I am prepared.
Gets an LED here, cool. Yeah, so these guys are both set up for the 10 hold, which is sweet. So that'll let me, probably 7-5 for me, honestly. Yeah, I'm probably looking more like 7-5 than 7-4 for 10 this game. But, you know, we'll still look for a Dark Priest on 8. If I don't get it, I can build something else. I think I probably will get the Dark Priest on 8 though. He's not Hermit, which is good. Yeah, we like a decent amount, but we have 11 regen. We're having like, what, 15 HP when creeps reach? Even more, maybe? Then we have 8 attack already, so we'll be able to get up to like 13 attack super quickly. Well, 12 attack, 1 each, right? At least, quite quickly. I think it's attack now, just help us clear out the Wyverns. Yeah, they have no mids. Okay, good, good. It's really good we did more than Ferment, because it looks like a couple of lanes are doing decently there. -3. What are they doing? They like really need to use the skill. No, stop. They're like almost dying here. Okay, we take all 4. Cool, cool. So we should be one-shotting everything now, so we go back into regen to try and keep this last heal. Don't know if we will or not. I think maybe not quite, but... yeah. So one thing you can try and do, and this is like difficult, if you... So, basically the Ferbs get stuck on the outside of the Satyrs, right, and can't touch the king. So when you're killing the Satyrs like this, if you try and like kill Satyrs not next to each other, to not leave holes for the Ferbs to attack the king, that can be quite nice for you. I think I'll do the Dark Priest. I mean, is it going to share? You have, what, 425 range. You have 600. Like, I mean, it's probably okay to build it here. Build a warlock as well.
Job's done.
I mean, honestly, fuck it, I have this much value. Like, this should actually be fine.
How can I help?
But I'll switch those around, I think. Yeah, that's better. Cool. 0 heals, so probably gonna be both teams looking at level 10. I think I'm just gonna stay 7-4 because I should be able to do a decent amount of damage. Like, my spot's fine, 1125 value, 84 income. So I should be actually able to do relevant damage. It's possible I like a little bit here because of my Dark Priest positioning. In front is much better for 8, but obviously I want them behind for 10. And yeah, it looks like I just have enough value to hold. Cool, cool. Nope, still like, what, 3 creeps? Okay, acceptable. That's worth it for having the Dark Priest behind. Good job, that wasn't deliberate. It's worth liking 3 creeps to have the Dark Priest behind, provided that those 3 creeps aren't meaning like I miss upgraded Warlock, because I'm looking at 3 Dark Priests and upgraded Warlock for 10. Oh, what do we know? We know Warchief with Sniper, we know Archer. I'm trying to remember what else they had.
More gold is required.
That's a given. No one shall be lost. For my brothers.
Job's done.
Warchief with Sniper, EA. What's the other thing they had that we saw in 6? I'm really trying to remember. No, I don't remember. Locke is good. Yep, I like Locke. Because he probably goes Stroll with the Warchief. Locke and something. I think we have enough for 2 big. Spider sounds fine. I kind of, like, in general, I don't love the theory behind Lock Spider, but I do think it makes sense versus yellow. Because it's like Spider snipes backline and Lock affects frontline.
Storm, earth, and fire. Heed my call.
I can do 2. I have plenty of wood banked. Yeah, because as long as we're going full send, we'll have enough mass with 2 bigs. We won't have, like, amazing mass, but we'll be able to get up to, like, closing in on 4K.
More lumber is required. More lumber is required. Yes. Upgrade complete.
It has begun.
Locker too important? What do you think? Locker too important or Dark Priest too important?
Job's done.
I bid you.
I'm not rerolling here. Even though the game probably ends, I don't think I'm rerolling. That's the most I can spend, 65.
I am prepared. For my brothers. It has begun.
Actually gonna have a bit of wood in the bank now, I kinda fucked up. A bit of gold in the bank rather.
Is required.
Yeah, I thought I had enough gold for a small warlock, but I had 50 not 60. Whoops.
I am prepared.
But yeah, blocker important. It does suck that I didn't quite get the Dark Priest. I mean, that's Lake on 8 diff, I guess, right? But, you know, it's okay. I'm not like the main important holder here, I'm just trying to kill a boss ideally. Looks like I've managed to do that successfully though, which is good. Actually, I'm pretty happy with how I'm doing here. Be good if I could kill that spawn, because that gets me 7-5, but... honestly, 1.5 bosses from my spot? Acceptable. They did really well, wow. Okay, well, game goes on, because we're not dying. How much king do we even need? We don't need that much king. It's 6 bosses total. Yeah, we're like close to good. Anyway, honestly, it's kind of, it sounds weird to say, but it's kind of fine they're like 2. I'd rather they're like 2 than like 6, because 2 bosses implies that they have low push on 3 lanes, or even 4 lanes. Probably 4 lanes looking at this. Full king? We definitely don't need full king. Whether we need more king than we currently have, I don't actually think we do. We should be fine like this. Okay, acceptable. Did either of these guys get some for? Yeah, Red got some for. That's good. We'll just watch and make sure we don't accidentally manage to die, but we look completely sweet here. I don't think I want to send a commander. Okay, well, Red does, whatever that works. Just thinking against like 3 mid-10, I should have value advantage, push disadvantage, so wasn't really feeling like a commander was that interesting. But yeah, definitely want to go 7-5. 7-5 and just build a cyborg.
Out with it. Build more farm. Research complete.
Who just rolled? You? Trash.
Job's done.
That's a that's a quite a bad roll. I mean, I guess there's a couple of auras, but definitely that roll's not gonna be, or most likely not gonna be high impact. Holy shit, Green's pretty fat, eh? Alright, yeah, he's the archer lane that got just turbo fed. I mean, we can either play for 20 or play for endgame with Green. So he's terrible on 20. And Tox archers like definitely sort of fall off after 21. It's still pretty decent on 24, I suppose, but like 22 is vulnerable, 27, and of course 20 are really weak. Okay, good arena win. I'm okay with like 14, 15 because playing for a long game seems fine from our spot. Like yellow's just gonna get weaker and weaker. They are strong, so I definitely don't. I don't think we're winning 15, depending on rolls, of course. But it seems fine because obviously they didn't do king on 10. So they've also got big bank, which means we probably don't live straight 17. And since we, okay, do you reckon it's only 2 talk? It's probably only, actually is that Steamroller parasited? Yeah, Steamroller's parasited. Okay, so it's no more Steamroller. And he has talk. Alright, good to know. Because he had Parasite first roll on his archers, which means Steamroller is almost certainly from the first roll, right? It's possible to have Ig in the first roll and reroll Steamroller and a Parasite. It's possible, it's just way less likely. So most likely has Tok and doesn't have Steamroller. Okay, hold there. I mean, we can also just like 17 potentially if we want to reroll for it.
Out with it. Out with it.
we got anything for 17? Blue's good on 17. Blue's really good on 17. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna chill with my gold here. The chance they send 12, I imagine, is like 0. So, just bank my gold, and if we end up managing to hold, which I don't think we do, to be fair, it definitely looks like a lake. Am I at any risk of... I guess I should build one more Dark Priest, just on the off chance I somehow lake. I shouldn't, but...
Job's done.
The Warlocks are not very good on 12, so I'm... Even though it's 2k value and I should be fine, I've just played a little bit safe. Yeah, we don't live 17, but... It's probably the same for them. If we decide to just play 17. Green can for sure mid 17, but blue can as well. Obviously I have free, I think red has free as well. So I don't think we should lock ourselves out of just playing 17. Because purple's fine in terms of value, can hold any level he wants. I don't know if 17 is better. So for me it's like 15, do they even die? 17 I'm pretty sure they die, but I'm pretty sure we die as well, right? So just kind of pick your poison, in a sense. I mean, if they want to leak though, it's probably more like 15, because, I mean, we're not playing 16 into green, right? That just seems like a bad idea. Yeah, in terms of what we see now, we see nothing good for 15 specifically, so that should be fine. I was scared 14. Blue should mid. I think if we build, we're probably okay. I would not send 14.
Job's done.
Out with it.
Research complete.
Yeah.
Prepared.
He reaches 2 berserkers, right? Yeah.
I bid you.
It's gonna end on 1 monk 14, which would... If there was a way to swing it so you have no monks 14, it's maybe a bit better. But it's okay.
I am prepared.
Yeah, I'm thinking about a drop and roll in 14, because I can just look for auras. Any aura makes my lane better. And like frontline is also acceptable, you know, like Hydra Talk, Hades. We can, but I don't think they can, like, if I'm honest. I don't like this. I think we're okay 14.
Storm, earth, and fire. Heed my call.
Didn't have my barracks hotkeyed there. Alright, what do we see? That's a Neo tank on yellow. Okay, so no more fail. Zerka's on orange. Zerka's on orange is a problem. What do I do? I was gonna reroll here, I don't think I am now. There's no way I'm going Krogoth.
My brothers has begun.
Job's done. Job's done.
I think I'll do this, like, sort of mixed build here. And just say that'll be fine.
Job's done.
Out with
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Someone call for the doctor?
Enlighten me.
I don't see us dying here at all, really. No. So 17's the problem now that we've got to try and solve. There is... I mean, I've been wrong with this game already, right? I was completely wrong on 3, but I do not think they come close to dying here. I think they have very comfortably 2 mids or 3 mids. I think the question is, do they have 2 mids or 3 mids out of these 3 lanes? But we'll see. This is a GG being called. I have questions about whether it will actually be the GG. It is only 1 mid though. Oh my god, how are they all leaking? How? Holy shit. Okay, I'm just like wrong on every call. See, this is why I hate calling. I'm terrible at it. Did this work? Wow. Okay. I can take it, eh? I did not expect this to be working. 0 heals, this should kill them. 1 heal, definitely not right, but I think 0... It's actually even close for 0 head, but did a lot to this end. Not getting a hit matters. Are they okay though? Only 1 more stun. Needs to, yeah, use the stun to kill. Oh wow, they're actually dying to this. That's crazy. Oh no, they're alive. No. Just 80 health. I thought the next swing of Tuskers would take him out there, but not quite. Alright, let's look at the reroll. That was bloody close in the end, hey? I shouldn't need more warlocks than this.
Build more farms. Build more farms. Build more farms.
So I'll put down those 2 dark priests. Look at the reroll.
Thy bidding.
Be happy with the reroll and just play the reroll. Yep. Holy, this reroll is cracked. Yeah, it's really good roll.
Job's done.
Enlighten me. Out with it.
Get the payday here just on the very off chance they roll around and send 15. I think it's probably... And with this much value, I'm obviously just cracked, right? Holy, yeah, this roll, I'm insane. 20 as well if they want to leave it that long. Only time for red to reroll. Blue saved a bunch of gold. If we want to dodge 17, dinos are okay. Alright. Don't know if we need to dodge 17 anymore, but whatever. We can also king, which is not a bad way to use our wood. If they like here, they're looking for 17 though. No, like yeah, maybe they're looking 20. And as I said, like I'm mid on both those levels, I don't care. Probably go dinos this level and like king on 16.
More lumber is required. More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
So I'm thinking like 2 PDs, Magnetors, Dark Breasts is what I want.
More lumber is required. More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
Out with it.
That's right, you can just do like king next level or something. Maybe 1 PD. You know what, fuck it, 1 PD.
One shall be wiser.
Come on, we don't need to pause for this, do we? Surely we don't. Ugh. It's not like they're gonna send 16. It's not like we'd die if they did, so... Well... In the sense, they got a lot of wood, I guess, so... Maybe we would. Alright. I'm gonna tab out for a second and just see if anything was said in Discord. Nope, nothing at the moment. What do we do? Because low key, I'm now thinking that he saw the level 14, assumed that the game ended, and like dipped. Which, yeah, the game unfortunately didn't end, which, kind of makes this a problem. What do? We vote kick him and we try and live with 3 lanes. That seems like the most reasonable thing to do. Just go like, oi, we'll let you send your level, and if we die, we die. I don't want to just call for a draw though. Like that's such a rat move because they are ahead and they probably should be able to kill a 17. I think I'm mid. I actually am not convinced anyone else is. I mean, like, we probably die with 3 of us, but drawing here is actually fucking disgusting. Like, I really don't want to do that. Yeah, of course, we'd rather, like, fucking try and hold 3 lanes with blue, but... or just try and hold 4 lanes with blue, but... I don't want to draw here. Like, can you imagine being on the other team? Like, just, narrowly holding the fucking 80 HP on 14, and you're like, oh, we're so good at the game, and then we're like, no, we're actually just going to draw the game. I know you guys thought you're about to win, but we're actually just going to go ahead and draw. So it's just disgusting. I'm so extremely against draw here, even though I think we do have a decent shot surviving 17 with 4 of us. I think drawing is just fucking unacceptable in a spot like this. Yeah, as I said, like, imagine just being on their team. They're like, oh, we didn't win on 14, so we're actually just going to draw the game now. It's just disgusting. Alright, so who's captain? Oh, I'm captain. Because blue is highest dealer in the team. Obviously, if he's not here to make decisions, it's my decision as captain. Is it captains or vote in FBG? I forget.
Job's done.
I am prepared. It has begun. My brothers. My bidding has
Alright.
begun.
So I think this is fair.
Job's done.
Yeah, we do actually need to kick him.
Job's done.
Out with it.
Upgrade complete.
Thy bidding.
Because it's pretty rough. I mean, it's sell with extra steps. That's like what it is, but come on, they were like, they were gonna send 17, it's half a level. Like, it's fine. I don't know if we actually, waited long enough
I am prepared.
to be, like, allowed to kick him, but
I
whatever.
am prepared.
Yeah. Like, obviously, he was pretty strong, but
Enlighten me.
I'm not fucking drawing this game. It's the most disgusting rat move to draw this game. Because their send is ridiculous, right? They're sending like 5k on 3 lanes, right?
My bidding.
So this send is probably like 18k. Like, the send is fucking huge here, right? So, if they don't send 17, it's like rat move from them. So they really should send 17, because that's what they were going to do, I assume. I think it's a fair assumption given what they showed.
I am prepared. Out with it.
More lumber is required.
So this is like sell,
More
but
lumber is required.
it gets to be entertaining and it gives us a chance, right? Like, if we manage to do really well.
Lumber is required.
And you know, that's what I asked for, like, hey, if we actually manage to hold this end, like,
None shall be the wiser.
can we
My bidding.
Job's done.
can we go ahead and just draw the game if we hold this end with 3 lanes?
Done.
And like, to me that's fair. Whether it's like rules official or not, I don't know, I don't really care.
Yes, my lord.
It just seems like a pretty fair way to play it out in my head, right?
Job's done.
Because I mean, obviously, look at my value. I'm 5800 value for Magnators, PD,
Out with it.
Dark Mages. Like, I am so fucking strong.
My bidding.
Blue is
Enlighten me.
really strong if he's here as well, right? I don't think red is holding, even though his value is good. Same story as purple. I don't think it's holding, even though his value is decent. Quite good, considering that he was pushing and laking for us, right?
I am prepared.
But yeah, this is more interesting, and it's like, it's not ridiculous to go draw here, like, purely in a competitive sense. At least in my head, it's not ridiculous to go draw. I just think it feels so fucking bad for them, and it just seems so unfair that I just don't want to do it. Yeah, I don't want to be insisting on draw. As you can see, like, double Fire Lord sort of shreds my lane, right? Probably, like, you know, the send's being split across 4 lanes. I think I can mid here, but I mean, looking at this, I'm not actually that close, so it makes me think, maybe I couldn't. Because the send is huge. GG's.
Out with it. Enlighten.
Yeah, we had a shot.
I am prepared.
Research complete.
My bidding. My bidding.
Because, you know,
Enlighten me.
I had that, like, feeling that it's livable with blue, but also just recognize, like, their send is so big. So big that it's real hard to live, right? Again, I think I can mid, but maybe I can't, because, you know, I do have a bunch of Dark Priests and Cyborgs and stuff, right? Like, I do have some dead value here. I think with 4 lanes of send, I can get through the golems and actually pop the sends off, but, you know, it's split among 3 lanes, like, I got fucked, alright? I got fucking railed, like, I wasn't close. It really makes me think, like, hey, maybe I was just not mid here, and if I'm just not mid here, we're dead. Either way, I think this is just more I think this is far more reasonable for East team. It gives us, like, an outside chance of surviving. And, you know, lets us sort of say, like, oh, who went mid? We're like 2 of our lanes really close or whatever, where it might be like, hey, we probably would have lived. It just, when we don't have to wait that much more time for it, I think it's reasonable to do it. The other thing we can do is, like, ask one of them not to send, but at that point it's just like, it becomes a little too semantic-y and I'm not that interested in doing it. But yeah, the main thing being, why is my score so low? Oh my god. Trash player. And no, I think it's because, like, the different sends don't get attributed to teal and green players as much or something like that. Yeah, it's just rat move to draw, so I didn't want to do that. Yeah, cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that. As always. Sorry about that. As always, Thank you to my patrons, you guys are legends, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.